Hey guys, welcome back to another YouTube video with Tank Review today. Today what we're doing, well, we're looking at this beautiful little Swedish light tank. It's the STRV M38. This little light tank, actually to be honest, I think this was it's either this one or it's my tier 3. I think it was when I first got my very first ace tanker in. Yeah, my very first ace tanker. When I started playing World Tanks back when actually it's been a while since I first started, but I've been playing for 5 years now, so yeah, definitely it's been a while, but definitely we're gonna be taking a look at this, a little bit of a tank review today, and definitely yeah, we're gonna be looking at this tank in the garage here, the commander, some of its stats, and also taking it out into a gameplay. So let's get right into it. First of all, with its standard round of ammunition of penetration, AP gets 55, APCR gets 78, and HE gets 19. Damage for both AP and APCR is 40 for both of them. HE gets 50, hit points is 170, max speed is 51 miles per hour, view range is 306 meters, and concealment is 334 meters. This was a tech tree tank, so it does have a option, well, it did have the option of two types of guns. The 20mm aka NM40, the rate of fire is 74.74. I kind of messed it up. I meant 84.74. I'm sorry for that, guys. I don't know what I was thinking. I'm looking right at it myself. But it's 84.74. The accuracy at 100 meters is 0.47, damage is 14, penetration is 31. The amount of ammunition carries 250, the only good thing. The next gun, which is the gun I like using on this thing, is the 37mm KAN M38 STRV. The rate of fire is 29.14, accuracy at 100 meters is 0.41, and we already said about the damage and the penetration. The ammo compatibility is 100. So definitely, yeah. My equipment, because I usually play these tiers for like mostly fun, I put improved ventilation, crew performance 5%, track system max speed is 10%, chassis and hull rotation speed is 10%, and max speed, advanced powertrain, max speed is 5%, horsepower is 5%. So basically I'm getting that 5% horsepower. Consumables, I put repair kit, first aid, and fire extinguisher. And I have 90 rounds of AP, 5 rounds of APCR, and 5 rounds of HE. Never know we're going to need that HE rounds. My commander, I only have 2 perks for her, is 6 cents. When you get spotted, this will let you know, but there is a little bit of a delay, so do keep that reminder, and then rapid loading. I always take this one basically all my crew members, to make sure that reload always is happening, because it adds a 10% increase to gun reload speed. So definitely it's something worth having on a lot of your tanks, especially if those heavy tanks that really doesn't get the best reload, like a KV2. I would recommend for the KV2 commander, because at least you're getting a little bit more 10% increase to your reload speed for your main shell. So I do recommend that. And that's not what I want. I don't want that either. I want to look at the armor of my tank. Thank you, water tanks. Now the armor of the thing, like I said, I've been saying, these are like tanks, so yeah, the armor sometimes might not be that special, but to me, I think covering it at least is a little bit something that could happen and could definitely be a big good thing to cover inside a video. So let's get right into it. It's the armor. The belly of the tank, and it looks like the mud flaps or right above the tracks, and the roof of the turret and the hull and even the engine deck is 5 meters thickness of armor. There's 7 meter thickness, which looks like is below the turret, so you really don't have to worry about that. You're never really going to get shot there unless if you like go over a ridge like this a little bit and start peeking underneath your turret, but I don't think anybody's going to be shooting that part right there. They're either going to be shooting your upper graces or that little driver's port, or right beside your gun mount right there. 8-meter thickness, which is basically the forehead of the turret, which is the only spot it looks like is 8-meter thickness. 9-meter thickness is what you're right there, right the upper plate of where the driver port is sitting at, and then the butt of the tank, or just the one spot of the butt of the tank. Then you have 10-meter thickness, which is the gun and the tracks. Again, tracks act like space armor, so firing HE at isn't going to do anything. Either firing AP is going to do a lot more better, or maybe even APCR. Not hash or heat or HE, which down here in this tier you don't have to worry about hash or heat rounds. You do have to worry about HE though, which will not do much. It will blow off the tracks, but won't do much damage at all. And then you have 13-meter thickness, which looks like it's the lower plate, the upper plate, the driver's port, the sides of the hull, and the lower butt part, and both the sides and the rear of the turret, and even the commander's port. All around the commander's port is all 13 meters thickness of armor. Then you have 15, which is the side part of where the gun mallet is, and then the gun mallet itself is 15 meters thickness of armor. I mean, this is a light tank, so most of you are going to get pinned, but like I've said, and I even proved it with my M22 Locust video that I did not too long ago. I forgot about the thumbnail. I might just redo the thumbnail, but I did definitely made a video about the Locust bouncing. Yeah, I did. A light tank can bounce a shot. I know I didn't reuse the Locust for that. I'm sorry, but it was just like, you know, a video that I was busy that day and stuff, so I just wanted to get the video out. But definitely, this thing is a pretty fun little light tank, and like I said, I think it's this thing that I my first ace tanker in. It could be either this one or the tier 4 Swedish tank, but definitely I do like this thing. I do think this thing could be a lot of fun. And Wargaming, if you are watching these videos, these tier 2 tank reviews and stuff, please bring these things back. There's still a good bit of like tier 2 tanks that I want to do tank reviews on, and tier 1s I don't have in my garage. These are just the ones I kept because these are the ones I liked out of all of the tanks that I have at tier 2 and tier 1. So if you are watching this Wargaming, please bring these tanks back. Please bring them back. Either give them to us as a tank that we could buy with credits. Like, you know, you don't have to like bring them back into the tech trees. Just bring them back into like a shop area where we could buy them with credits, you know, and put them back in our garage if we want to. Even the tier 2 and tier 1 premiums, well, there was no tier 1 premiums, but tier 2 premiums, you know, we could buy those with a couple gold, like not much gold, but you know, please bring these back. I really enjoy playing my tier 2 sometimes. I'm not the best of being the best World Tanks game player, but I do like doing these type of videos, doing tank reviews on these little babies, little baby tanks, and you know, it's a lot of fun playing this tier 2. You don't have to worry about the frustration of being in higher tiered. But you know what, guys? I think that's enough jibber jabber in the garage. Let's take this thing out into a battlefield, and we'll see what she could do. See you guys there. So guys, we're back on mines, and definitely, yeah, this was a how can I put this, pretty interesting game, because I thought this wasn't going to be a good game at all, in my opinion. Definitely, so you're getting it because it did turn out pretty good, but in my mind, I didn't think it was. So definitely, we had that much there, but yeah. Let's go see. well, we do see that there's like 3 enemy tanks, players on the enemy team and 3 on my team, because I am one of them, so that is my mind about it. But I want to go up here towards the hill, because, you know, my gun depression, I know I didn't really cover this in the tank review, but this tank does very good gun depression, and that's something you're going to find out for a lot of the Swedish tanks, both tanksters and some of the mediums and heavies and all that. I did get spotted. I was wondering how, because that T-22 medium, or not T-22 medium, T-22 prototype was over there. And I come up here, I see this Lens tractor, a tier 1 light tank, put a few shots into him, he's bouncing. I was wondering how am I getting pinned, and I realized there's a American M2 medium tank over there. He takes out my driver, I bring him back so we have full speed. I'm trying to work my gun depression right here, so I can try to take out M2. But he's just sitting out in the open, and I am putting some good shots into him. A little bit more better now. As you can see, I'm using my terrain as my advantage, and he's backing off. Okay, well here comes a light tank. Well, actually no, that's a medium tank I think. What is that? Yep, that's an M2 medium. Not M2. It's a Mark II medium tank. It's a British Tier 2 medium tank, and we take him out. So that's our second kill in this game. Alright, good. I was really thinking, okay, wonderful. Then I start turning around because I seen that fist in the rear or back over here, so I decide to, you know, turn around and go this way, try to help take him out. Do I still see him? I can't tell, but he does go undetected, so I won't come over here. I think over here is where he goes undetected or something like that. So I come over here, try to see him, and I don't spawn him yet. So that tells me he's not over here anymore. I don't want to go over the edge and kill myself, so we probably wouldn't have this if I did that. So yeah. I decided to go over here, see if I can spot him, and I do get spotted. And I do see him, and he's shooting at somebody, but somebody's shooting at him too. And, well, he's not gonna survive. No, nope. Nope. There he's dead. And we see the T-22 medium. Pull forward, boom, snapshot, kill him, and yeah, 3 kills. Really good game. You know, this tank is a lot of fun. I do enjoy it. But, you know, that's probably gonna be it for this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you guys want to. And like always, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye for now.